Hey guys, hey everyone, hello, hi, welcome to the Milo Podcast, welcome to the show, welcome to episode 2 of the Milo Podcast, welcome everyone, welcome to the show, welcome to episode 2, number 2, the second installment. Welcome, thanks for joining me, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much for joining me today on this episode of the podcast, the Milo Show, one and all. I'm very thankful for having you here today with me. So welcome to it today, right now. Welcome to the day. It's Sunday. We're doing our thing here in the studio. You know how it goes. Couple of eggs, couple of bananas, got a few Fruit Loops and some cereal, some muesli, steaks, pineapple, passion fruit, all kinds of monkeys, llamas, giraffes, elephants. So I'm welcoming those too. I'm welcoming everything. I'm welcoming world wars. I'm welcoming the future. I'm just welcome to anything that happens. You know what I mean? I don't really care about what happens. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't influence me. I'm not being influenced by any type of powers at all. There is no one influencing my life decisions. No outside forces can ever force me to do things, you know what I mean? Or make choices that I don't want to make. It will never happen. Can't be persuaded. Illuminati have tried. The media tries every day. The TV, the internet, scrolling on social media, always trying to do things. Never gets nothing done, you know what I mean? Always like zero progress. Zero, absolute zero, colder than a dwarf star or something, like, I don't know, one of those, a neutron star. That'd be pretty cold. Or is it hot inside? I actually don't know. What do you think's hotter? What do you think's colder? A neutron star or an asteroid? What do you think? What do you think about that? If you can drop it in the comments, what's colder? Or what do you think is hotter? You can tell me about what do you think is hotter as well. As I said, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to get straight into a couple of hot button topics which I think everyone is tired of discussing. We're tired of hearing it, you know what I mean? No one wants to hear about it anymore, but we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the brass tacks, the nuts, the bolts. We're going to take it down, we're going to strip it back, peel it back. We're going to peel it down, erase it, quadruple it, multiply it, divide it, and then we're going to do some algebra equations. We've got some calculations to perform. It's all part of the experiment that we're trying to run. We're going to get some results. See, fuck what you heard about the progress, man. I'm making all the progress in my life every day, just doing all kinds of new things, man, covering new ground, taking 3 steps forward, maybe 1 or 2 steps back, but it's always forward, momentum, you know, inertia. Be pushing forward the progress of society, trying to bring people up with me, you know what I mean? It's like crabs in a bucket over here. People always trying to bring me down when all I want to do is lift them up, you know what I mean? I don't know why people need to be so fucking jealous, always jealous of everything I do. I'll be walking to the shop, jealous, driving my car, jealous, I'll play my guitar, you're jealous. I'm fucking sick of it, man. Sick and tired of all these jealous bitches coming to my house, knocking on my doors, rattling on my windows, trying to look through my curtains, trying to peel open my Venetians, trying to get in through the fly screen, the hole in the fly, that flies come into my house. You know what I mean? And and then the birds come in after the flies. They want to get some food. Birds even eat flies. Spiders eat flies. There's some spiders in my house too. I was thinking about, there's spiders in the corner of my walls, where the walls meet in my house. There's like one wall meets another wall, and like up in the ceiling and the floor, there's spiders. But I was thinking of the other day, a little while ago, actually probably last year, I guess, but like I was thinking of, because I can't have pets in my house. I guess I can have a pet if I want to, but I can't have a proper pet. I can have like a goldfish, but I don't think a goldfish doesn't have very much attitude. Thinking about a tarantula, but then like the tarantula has a lot of attitude. You bring a girl home and say, hey, she you pull her into your room and like strip her naked, and then she sees the tarantula and she's like, oh my god, is that a spider? And you're like, yep, that's a spider. I keep spiders. And she's like, you're Spider-Man. That's crazy. You're so cool. And she's jealous of my spider. Now she takes it home, wants to raise a little spider family, and now she just wants to have my spider babies. Yeah. But the thing about spiders is they don't have a lot of personality. They're basically like little robots. Did you know that tarantulas have like no brain? They're basically just dumb, so stupid. And so yeah, I've been working pretty hard. That's what's been going down. I'm writing some music, I'm always writing music about things like peanuts, cashews, soups. Sometimes I write a song about fruits, and like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just need to grab yourself, give yourself a bit of a shake, and just wake up. You just got to wake up to what's going on around you and wake up to yourself. Like, you've got to be able to see yourself from 4 or 5 different angles, like inner self, outer self, the other self, this self, that self. And, other people you don't know how other people see you. You know what I mean? You don't know how other people see you. They might think all types of different things, all kinds of things. You know what I mean? And that's none of your business. Let them think what they want about you. Don't like that. It's just you know what I mean? They can think whatever they want. They can think for themselves. You are free to think for yourself right now. So what's stopping you from thinking about anything? You can just think about any old thing, new thing, old thing. Doesn't matter what. Verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, right? Get them in your head. Put them down, write them with a pen, on paper, put them on your notepad, right? And then you've got yourself something that it's tangible. Fold it, make a paper crane, put it inside an envelope, mail it to your friends, mail it to your local representatives, man. Get something done, you know what I mean? People need to wake up to themselves, and wake up in the morning and go to sleep at night. People need to wake up and stop dreaming, you know what I mean? Fuck. Get your head in the game, son. This is the real world we're talking about right now. People everywhere need to wake up. I'm tired of it. Tired of waking up, you know what I mean? I'm tired. I'm just so tired that I don't want to hear about no more sleepy business. You know what I mean? Some people can't even sleep when they do sleep. Some people try to close their eyes and then they end up dying in their sleep, or like they suffocate. You know what I mean? Some people have heart attacks in their sleep. A lot of people dream in their sleep, but some people will be dreaming in the day, like dreaming in the night time, dreaming all the time, just living a dream. Yeah, living a dream, living a fantasy, you know what I mean? But anyway, so the weekend just went by. Had a good one. It's quite warm outside right now. It's very, very warm. The sun be shining. The sun's shining outside, and I don't know why the sun is shining brightly. The sun's so bright, it's very bright, and it's making the daylight come to Earth. The sun is brighter than all of the lights on Earth combined. Have you ever seen, like, this is the best way to describe the sun, or how bright it is. If you've got a light bulb in your house, right, or a lamp, bedside lamp, turn that light on, and then I want you to move up really close to it. So like move slowly. Imagine that the light. So like imagine this. The light is slowly getting closer to your face, right? Close your eyes and imagine this. Close your eyes now. Now, imagine the bedside table lamp, right? There's a lamp on it, and it doesn't have a lampshade. It's just a light bulb. Turn it on, right? And then imagine pushing your face very, very close to the lamp. So bright. So the light bulb consumes your entire vision. Left, right, up, down, middle, in between, over the top, under the pillow, and beneath the bridge where the trolls are. You know what I mean? Take the boat all the way down to Venice, where they don't even have roads, and see if you can launch it off into the roofs of the other vehicles. You know what I mean? Paddles, oars, propellers, all modes of transport for boats. Sometimes, like, that's the thing that boats and planes have in common. Propellers and engines. Some boats have engines, some planes have engines, you know what I mean? And trains have engines. Lots of vehicles have engines. But personally, I think that it's about time that we move past this engine-based propulsion systems and into something that's like anti-gravity, or like uses subatomic particles or quantum physics or something. Like, I think that cars, we need to get past this. We need to get past this like terrestrial travel and get into like some teleportation or something. You know what I mean? Imagine if you could just teleport wherever you want to go. Have you ever thought about that? I bet you haven't. You can't even think about your own teleportation techniques because you can't invent them unless you copy someone else, which is what's happening with the UAPs. I think that from the UAPs, we're going to learn how to teleport. If we ever get one of those UAPs, right? And trust me, we will, because there's enough of them around. They'd be going zip, 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 left, right, up, down, all around the place all the time. In fact, if you went outside right now and looked up at the sky, what do you think you're going to see? A UAP. So once we finally get one of those, trap it, strip it down, peel it back, hypnotize it, dispose of the bodies, right? We're going to learn how to teleport, we're going to learn how to holographically project, and we're going to twist the wormholes into new types of shapes, like 5-dimensional shapes that have never been discovered before. We're going to make new shapes, new colors, and I think that colors and shapes are probably the most important thing to our vision. And I've got a vision of the future with plenty of colors, plenty of shapes, new colors, new shapes. It's about time that we develop these new colors. You ever seen those RGB lights that gamers use, right? There's a lot of colors in there, right? But that's just the color spectrum. That's the color spectrum that we know. They're the discovered colors. I'm talking about undiscovered colors that remain yet to be invented. You know what I mean? And shapes. Has anyone ever made a shape with 72 sides? You know what I mean? Haven't thought of that before, have you? So I think in the future, when we get these different types of shapes, that's how we're going to learn how to finally get accomplish world peace. Because you can't imagine a missile. So pretend you're in Gaza right now, and an Israel person sends a missile drone strike from Obama's plane or whatever, like those Obama drone. You get Obama drone. Imagine that if you're in Gaza, and you see the drone. It's about 100 kilometers away or whatever, and then it flashes like a camera and shoots all these missiles at you. Even if it shot 100,000 missiles in this future that I'm trying to paint this picture of, the missiles come towards you, you could just teleport them out of the way. You know what I mean? So that's how we're going to achieve world peace. There's no point in even shooting missiles or bullets anymore. If teleportation is instant, you can teleport bananas, you can teleport oranges, any kinds of food. World hunger would be solved. I'd teleport these box of cornflakes or whatever, box of shapes. Shapes. I would teleport the box of shapes over to Africa for the starving Ethiopians. They could eat some barbecue shapes. But yeah, I've been writing some music, doing some swing style music, right? It's just swinging left, swinging right, swing. You ever heard about swing music? Swing, right? It's a pretty cool style of music. I think swing is, I don't know why they call it swing. I really don't have any idea. Maybe it's because of the way the feelings that are presented. If you listen, you listen to some swing music and it's da 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 da, and you just immediately want to start swinging and just get that feeling inside you of that you're about to swing. I think so that's what I'm trying to achieve with my music. And I think back in the day you had Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, and all these different swingers. Who cares about the rest of them? They're the top two, right? They're the top dogs, man. No one cares about the little dogs. No one cares about little dogs. People only care about the top dogs, the top G. You know what I mean? Top G, like Andrew Tate. He'd be a badass swinger, I think. Imagine Andrew Tate getting on the microphone, big jazz band behind him. Wah wah wah, wah wah wah, wah 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 wah. Wah 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 doo 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 weepity dee a weepity da. I'm Andrew What Tate, and I'm on this song. I'm singing the songs, and you're singing along, and the band is playing behind me now. What if the band? Imagine that they should do shows where instead of the singer being like front and center, like the lead singer, they swap him with the rest of the band. Basically, he should stand back where the drummer usually is, and then like have the drummer at the front with a couple of brass players and like the flutes, pianists, and the trombones, the trumpets, the cornets, French horns. The woodwind section, you got the oboes, saxophone. That's a brass wind. Steel wind city, steel city, windy city, steely city. It's a city made of steel and wind with the breeze blowing through. It's like a construction zone only, a big, huge industrial area, very windy, very breezy. Lots of sound of engines, resonance, just resonating, rumbling, vibrations, going to lower you down to the core of your chakras, change the planet, change the world, change yourself. If you want to see some change, it'll start on the construction sites. Got to go to the construction sites, bust them rocks, pick up a hammer, pick up the stone, pick up pick wood picks, steel picks, ice picks, guitar picks, plectrums. You got to take it down. Take it all down. This is not how I wanted it at all. It's nothing like the schematic. It's nothing like the design. You haven't even read the planogram. You've totally fucked up the order of everything. And it's not. I didn't commission you for this. I did not ask you for this. I didn't ask for any of your input. I gave you the perfect blueprint. I mapped out the demos. I gave you fucking. I did put everything in place so that you wouldn't fail. And look at what you've done. Tried to be a top G. Tried to be a top dog. And you think that you're a boss man. That's what you think you are, isn't it? A boss man. Well, I'm here to peel it back, man. I'm taking some of those brass tacks off of you and putting them under me. And I'm going to turn myself into some kind of highly dressed naval officer. Could be in the army, could be in the navy, could be in the... What else is there? Is there army? There's army, navy. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Air Force. Isn't that part of the army anyway? Well, I guess aren't they all army? I mean, it's all military. What's the definition of army? You ever thought about that? I'm going to Google that right now. Hang on. Jamie, can you pull that up? Definition, D-E-F-I-N-I-T... Wait, D-E-F-I-N-I-T-I-O-N. Definition of... What was he talking about? Definition of what? Oh, army. Yeah, army. Definition of army. An organized military force equipped for fighting on land. Okay, that's very interesting. I didn't know that army specified land. I thought that you could have planes in your army, or boats. But apparently it's land only. There's a second definition. A large number of people or things. An army of photographers. Similar words are crowd, swarm, multitude, horde, host, mob, gang, throng, stream, mass, body, band, troop, legion, flock, herd, pack, drove, sea, array, myriad. Yeah. Well, I guess you get the picture, right? So an army means a lot of people on the land. Working on the land, living off the land, stepping on the land, like stepping those feet, boots on the ground, you know what I mean? Sending out the armies, mate, sending them out to go destroy some shit. Go and shoot some villages, blow up that shithole nation. There goes all my army men. But how do they even get there? If the army needs to get, if I'm going to ship 1 million people with rifles over to Afghanistan or fucking whatever, you know what I mean? Ukraine, put some army in New Zealand, need to gentrify that place, fucking New Zealand. Don't get me started. Don't get me stopping. Don't get me even going. Perpetual motion be pushing us forward, right? I've got perpetual motion devices, all kinds of engines and devices inside of my core fitness. Calisthenics, be lifting my body weight, man. Pull-ups, sit-ups, push-downs, push them around. Got to pull it, got to break it, move it over, flip it under. Got to take those spuds and put them on the barbecue, slice them up into chips, nice and thin. Drizzle of oil. Yeah. Now you got to put some snags into the buns, mate. But anyway, we're going to cut to a song right now. We're going to cut to this song. Thank you for listening to the song.
Some people are stuck like trees. That's fine, but that's not me. Some people's name is Steve. That's fine, but that's not me. 'Cause I wanna be just as free as a bee. You know me, I wanna be just as free as a bee. I wanna be just as free as a bee. You know me, I wanna be just as free as a bee. Some people work for money. Some people work for food. Some people work all day. I work when I'm in the mood. 'Cause I wanna be just as free as a bee. You know me, I wanna be just as free as a bee. I wanna be just as free as a bee. You know me, I wanna be just as free as a bee. So if you listen to this song, this is the message you must hear. If you want to be free like me, just listen now with open ears. 'Cause I wanna be just as free as a bee. You know me, I wanna be as free as a bee. I wanna be just as free as a bee. You know me, I wanna be just as free as a bee.
Welcome to the Milo Experience.
Okay, it's time for the Brodie moment. It's time for the Brodie moment. Episode 2, the Brodie moment. So in Brodie news, the man is Guy. He's a big dude. Brodie is the man. Brodie is the man. Everybody loves Brodie. He was walking down the street the other day and people coming up to him, bothering him, man. Bothering Brodie. Big man Brodie. Little guy walked up to Brodie and was like, "Yo, big man Brodie, I heard you're the biggest man in town. Is that a fact?" And Brodie was like, "Hey, Steve, I'ma tell you this. I'm the biggest man I'm the biggest man in Broken Hill. I'm the biggest." Brodie is the biggest guy. Brodie is the biggest man. He jumps on his bike and he drives around on the bike. Brodie, Brodie, Brodie. It's the Brodie moment today. Everyone loves Brodie. When you see him, say g'day. G'day, Brodie. Everyone's saying g'day. Everyone in the world saying hello to Brodie. Mr. Brodie the King, sitting on top of his mountain, up there on the throne, looking down on the hordes, the armies, looking down on the filthy armies of bitches and pussies that do not shape up. These guys are nothing compared to Brodie. They should fucking feel lucky to walk up that little mountain thing that he's on top of and like kiss his feet with their tongue. Licking his toe jam off. Brodie likes his toes licked. Did you know that? I heard it once, heard it twice, heard it 3 times. I've heard it from every single person in town. All the bitches, all those slaggy ass bitches, that slappers that Brodie be hitting up. Fucking basically pinning them down. "Open up your mouth, bitch." Sticks his toe in their mouth. "Oh God, Brodie, make it stop. Stop. No, don't, Brodie. Oh! Brodie once fucked the bitch so hard she had a seizure. Anyway, that's the end of the Brodie moment of this show. Okay, I think that about wraps it up. We're going to have a couple of, we're going to have a word from our sponsors. This show was brought to you by the letter A and the number 4. And right now, if you want to get some mad Raycons to be listening to this show with while you're doing your business, daily business, nightly business, weekly business, monthly business, whatever you be doing, right? Then you go to www.themilopodcast.com, enter the checkout, get some type of carts. Got to get some shopping carts, take them down the aisles and fill those carts up with products. Yes! Put in the checkout password code 7161547239678754 29132765896132154879 652 and go through the VPN. You got to enter 10 VPNs, all right? Go to manscaped.com, Me Undies, legal advice, Zoom Recruiter, Zip Recruit. Go to zoom.com. Go and get your fleshlight. This episode is sponsored by Alpha Brain. This episode is sponsored by UFC and Spotify and iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal Waves. This is sponsored by earthquakes, sponsored by volcanic eruptions, sponsored by hurricane, cyclone, meteor, showers. Thank you for listening. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.